McFaddin-Ward House is gearing up for a weekend of live music under the stars. We're thrilled to have Sarah Parker and legendary swamp pop musician Jivin Gene Bourgeois with us here today. They're here to talk about the upcoming free concert at the historic house's lawn. Gene, Sarah, welcome. Thanks for coming on this morning.
Thanks for having us, Cameron.
Of course. So, Sarah, tell us a little bit about music at the McFaddins and everything we need to know for this, special edition of it.
Yes, we are absolutely thrilled to be welcoming back the legendary Jivin Gene Bourgeois this Friday night, November 1st, for our Music at the McFaddins live music events on the grounds of the gorgeous historic home. It's located at 1906 McFaddin in Beaumont. Attendees are encouraged to bring blankets, chairs, food, drinks. You can bring your whole dinner if you would like. We have plenty of room on the lawn, so you just grab a spot with your family and friends and get to watch this incredible performance under the stars.
And so, speaking of that performance, Gene, you've performed at the McFaddin-Ward House before. What made you want to come back?
Well, thank God they invited me back. I guess we did okay the first time. We'll be out there Friday night. We'll start playing at about 6:30, and I'll be singing with Easy, the band, and there's some great musicians from the Golden Triangle, and we hope that the crowd shows up and we have as good a time as we had last year. It's all free. It's, like Sarah said, bring your chairs and blankets, and if you want to bring a snack, bring it and come on out. And we're going to have a great time. Like I said, the band is excellent. We just did a show at Mackenzie's Pub a couple of weeks ago, and it was a sold-out crowd, and we had a great time. And so we'll be using the same band, and hope everybody comes out and just have a good time.
Right.
It's all free. You can't beat that.
Exactly. And, some folks may not be familiar with swamp pop, and so you're obviously more familiar with what that is. If no one's ever heard of it, how would you describe it to them?
Originally it wasn't called swamp pop. It was like the South Louisiana sound or Gulf Coast sound. It's when we all started years ago, we were playing like Fats Domino music and things. It was rhythm and blues, really, and we had our Cajun twist to it. And eventually John Broven from England worked for Ace Label, and Johnny Allen from Lafayette put out a book called South to Louisiana. And doing that, in the book, they referenced to our music as swamp pop music. And so it kind of caught on at that time in the 80s and mid-80s and early 90s. And that's, ever since then, it's stuck, just like my name, Jivin Gene. When my first recording, I had a band called Gene and the Jokers, and my manager, old Huey Moe, he says he put Jivin on the front of it. So now I'm an 84-year-old jiver. I can't shake it, but it is what it is.
And there's no problem with that whatsoever. And Sarah, with the McFaddin-Ward House, what makes this venue such a special time for music at McFaddin's?
It's just such a special event for the community. We are able to bring in these big crowds and accommodate them to hear this wonderful music, and you get to be on site at the historic home, and it's really part of our mission to inspire an appreciation for the past. So we hope when you come out to enjoy the music that you might want to come back and visit for an admission-free tour of the historic home.
Exactly, and so go ahead and just run through those last bullet points for anyone who may be watching that wants to attend this Friday.
Sure, it is Friday night, gates open at 6 p.m. The music will start at 6:30. Free, open to the public. We are watching the weather. If it does end up raining, we'll look at rain out options. Follow us on Facebook at McFaddin-Ward House for all of the latest details on the event. But we feel like it's going to be a great night with great music with Jivin Gene.
Exactly, and we're looking forward to it. We hope for a great turnout for you both.
We have such a great time when we go. The crowd's real appreciative, and last year they were out jitterbugging on the grass.
They dance in the grass.
Well, we can't wait to see it for ourselves. Thank you both for coming out.
Thank you, Karen.